Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm up and I am ready. To start with, I need to do my egg. My egg and my water. I don't have lemon in it this morning, probably a little later, because I need to also. Did you know that if you eat certain foods, if you choose sugar-free chewing gum, somewhere or another developing that saliva, it will actually protect your teeth from the acid that eats up the enamel. Anyway, I just learned that yesterday. I ain't gonna act like I already knew that. I mean, I did know that if you chew chewing gum when you have the sugar-free chewing gum when you have a toothache, it definitely helps the toothache. I do know that, and it's proven because I've done it and it has worked for me. Right now, I'm still watching this movie called DOA. My husband was thinking like, "What in the world?" But that's just my kind of my movies. Before I do anything this morning, because I am going to do my weeknets, I'm going to actually add some more bling to my cup. And it's real simple. You don't want to spend a shitload of money to get a cup decorated. I suggest you invest in one of these little itty bitty hot glue guns, which I need to buy another one just in case, because I've had like two of these so far just blow up on me, like literally. Well, yeah, they blew up. They actually had the house smoking. So I'm gonna need a hot glue gun. I just use this here little spoon holder to hold the hot glue in, the gun in, so that it doesn't burn the desktop. And hold on. The next thing I need is I just use the plastic rhinestones. Don't call me cheap. Don't judge me, but plastic works for me. And I just get some hot glue. I don't use permanent glue on it because it seems like the hot glue with these little plastic stones, they don't crack up underneath when you use hot glue. And if they come off, if you own your own hot glue gun, you can always put them back on. No love lost there. And I get this big bag of plastic beads from Joann's by Hildy and Joe. But what I would suggest is don't pay $19 for this here. Wait for a 50% off coupon. Get a half price. I think it's just absolutely ridiculous that these are even at that price. But that's just me. I'm cheap. But I'm going to sit here real quick while we're on the phone. While I'm on here. Not on the phone. Well, I'm on my phone, so it's best to do that. I just grab me a handful of... I'm watching a movie too, y'all. Get a handful of stones. My hot glue gun is revving up. And I'm about to get my little glue started. So, in the meantime, I need to sip on some of this water. I really need to do a full cup. But I'm getting there. This is like a half cup that I started. I started yesterday, filled it up yesterday, but it's because icy cold. This actually holds. It's made by a company called Tall. I just blinged it up. And it's about a 24 ounce, I think. And the water stays cold. If you put ice in it with water, it stays cold for almost 24 hours. If it's hot liquids in here, my other cup, it's been proven that my other one actually holds, because I never put hot in here, so I really don't know how long it holds. It says 18 hours, but I haven't tried it out yet. But the other one definitely holds the heat on my coffee when I'm drinking it. Ooh, and this morning, I swear, I just wanted that cup of coffee so bad. You know, I got rid of liquor. I mean, it's only been like less than 24 hours, but it seemed like it's been a lifetime already. And so I had to try to think, what can I replace my... I am going to get a little fruity drink, but it's not going to be today because I don't feel like going to the market. I have to do research to find out what's good and bad to make sure. You know what? I've figured out one thing. We're going to die from something. So if I keep trying to find the best thing for my body, I'm just trying to get some hair back. And I'm not looking for hair to be winging down my back. I don't want a big full mane because I've never had it before. I just want a little bit of something that when it's under my wig, I'm feeling good. And I know we're not even going to cover the hair thing this morning, but we are going to do in a few, probably not this video, but the next video that I post, we're going to do the startup of how I do my wigless caps. I call them wig nets. wigless caps, but they're cap. They're. I'll call it that. It's a capless wig. It's a cap, but I can put a wig on it, but it's not really a cap. It gives you just enough space where you can sew the hair on it without crowding your scalp. So that way, if you need to treat it, even if you're on the go, you get that finger up in there. When I say treat, I mean you know how that hair itch. Yeah, that stuff. As my sister Harriet would say, that part. Yeah. It should be up and ready to go. Let me see. It's getting there. It's getting there. So I'm trying to figure out how to get my light to work with me where I don't look so shiny. And I didn't put any thing on my eyes this morning because I woke up with something irritating it, and I know it's probably from that eyeliner that I put on yesterday. No, not eyeliner. The mascara that I put on that came off my little itty bitty lashes probably rubbed off in my eyes last night because I have a hard time getting this stuff off. So I really don't know how chicks do that every day. Like, how do y'all get up, scrub the hell out your face? Because I'm telling you, that stuff feel like it is just not trying to come off, especially on your eyes. I mean, it's like a ton of crap. I tried it, and it's a nightmare. My skin be so irritated by the time I'm done, so I just gave up the makeup thing altogether. It's too much. Plus, I'm 53 years old, about to be 54, and I think my skin has held up pretty good without the makeup. So, no love lost there. I only try to dress up my eyebrows because I think when you wear wigs with no makeup on, you look like you sick or something. And I don't know what sickness you look like. You just look sick. I personally look sick. I see a lot of people look sick, so I ain't gonna just say me. A lot of females, when they take the makeup off and they go natural because they wear so much, they just look sick because nobody's used to seeing them that way. Like, oh, girl, what's wrong with you? I saw one of my daughter's friends the other day at the store, and I mean, like, honey, what's wrong with you? I've never seen you. I've known you like forever, and I've never seen you look. Because sometimes we just want to go drag rag, and just what she was doing. She called it the grandma look, and she was pulling that grandma look off. I don't even say grandma because I'm a grandma, but she was pulling that look really well. Still cheery eyed and all, but shit, that was her comfortable zone. Um, but yeah, this little baby is getting there. You know, I haven't even talked about anything, and I'm already 7 minutes. I'm trying to keep my videos down to less than under 15 minutes, and I'm already at 7 minutes, and I haven't put one stone on yet. But I need to get a stone picker. I keep seeing a lot of people using them. I don't know if it's that I'm lazy or that I like working harder instead of smarter sometimes, because it seems like what I'm doing. Because I could actually go fast if I had a picker, but since I don't, I just lay the glue and go. I just lay the glue and go. And when I'm done, I'll just get up a little straight. I just want to fill this little piece in where I had the liquors. I was going to put another name on it, but I decided why. I don't need another name on there. Because I might decide that I want to drink milk. And if I put smoothie on it or I put juice on it, then my cup don't match my drink. Not like it really matters, because you know, not like people. You know what the funny thing about when everybody see me with my cups, the first thing they say is, first they want to know who did them, which is fine. I always say, "Oh, I didn't make the cup, but I did decorate." I think it's funny when I say, and they probably like, "She's stupid," but when they always want to know what's in the cup, why do they want to know what's in the cup? I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, and I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I'm not gonna say I'm dead dropping liquor. You know, I might hit it on the weekends or whatever, but sometimes when I just be in the mood during the weekday, I might say, you know what, I'm going to get some juice real quick. Just because I just like the way it tastes. But I'm just going to give it probably a short-term break. You know, like when I say short-term, just short-term. I'm not running away from it completely because this is what I do or what I was doing. Anywho, I'm stoning right now. I'm really stoning. And see how the heat, this hot glue is no joke. So when you playing in hot glue, you gotta be careful, because you might get burned. And trust me, I've had hot glue fall on me and I want to throw the whole fucking room away. I ain't even gonna lie. The shit get hot. And it's like, it screws up your train of thought. And then you be mad, but it's your own fault because you didn't protect yourself to begin with. But that's just me. I be getting mad as shit though. But now, if you have a tumbler like this, you want me to throw some stones on for you for a small fee, I got you. You just got to bring your own tumbler. I don't really sell these things unless it's something I already have in my stockpile. But other than that, I won't go run around and try to find the exact one out. If I make one and I have it in stock and somebody say, "Can I get one?" Sure, you got it. But if you want this one, I'll tell you where I got it from. I got this here mug here, this tumbler here from Walmart for about $6. I like it because it was just jet black, like, and it was a matted black, not a stainless steel black. It was just a matted, good little container, and it fits right into my last bag that I made, so it's even better for me, and it matches my style. Because anybody know me knows black is my favorite color. That shit. Thank God I was born black, because black is my fucking favorite color. Yes, it is. So I probably should have got up and told my daughter to move her car, but I don't know if are they still ticketing people for parking on the wrong side of the street, which in our world is not a wrong side of the street. It's just a street that they're not even cleaning anymore because people over there in Highland Town, they're fussing because trash their recycling is not being picked up. I'm trying to think, do you think maybe, unless it's a business, why don't you just put that shit in a trash bag and don't worry about recycling right now? That way the trash can go. Because on my side of town, we haven't missed a day of trash. We only had recycle shut down one time, and that's because of the storm, which is understandable. But we're not struggling with the trash. Oh, you know what I did hear this morning? I heard, which I thought was really weird, is they're starting to do testing on brains for the youths in the city because they're trying to figure out what's making them want to kill each other so quickly. Like they think something's going on in the brain. And they're looking for people to volunteer for testing. So imagine that. They're going in these young folks' brains to see why they're killing each other out here. anything makes news these days. But I don't know. There's a lot of us going on. But you know what? We had 2 people die from COVID yesterday. And I think that the only people that are dying now in the world is from the bullets or COVID. And it's funny, 2 people died from the bullets yesterday, but they didn't shut the city down for that. But and I say that because I really don't know how serious this COVID thing is. Simply because, not because I haven't seen anybody that has been affected by it, but that mask thing, I suck at that for real. I get out and I forget you're supposed to put one on, and I be seeing people masked up, and I'm looking at them like they're crazy. They're probably saying, "No, you're crazy. You need to put a mask on." But that's such a hard thing to do. It's like I'm so hard to train. Like I'm gonna get there probably eventually. By the time I start wearing them, guess what? They're gonna start wearing them. They're gonna be played out. Um, but I just have such a hard time. That's one reason why I stay in the house. If I can't go with the flow, it's no need in me getting out there and pissing people off because I don't have my mask on. But then I get mad if somebody cough in my face. I'm like, where's your mask? That part I get. But it's just so hard to remember to put that on. But you know what? I decided I'm going to make some new ones. I'm actually going to make the ones with the elastic that goes behind the ears because they're so much easier to manage than the one that goes around your head, because then it jacks your wig up. And then I'm thinking, what if it jacks it up so much that when I go to adjust it, or I adjust more than that, my wig come off. So I'm going to make some that goes behind the ear. Oh man, I'm already in 12 minutes and I'm almost 13 minutes into my video already. Well, anyway, I'm giving y'all a snippet of what my morning's going to be like. I'm going to pull my tools together that I need to make my wig net with, and then we're going to go start it. What I will say is if you got a bond in the house, so you have some sewing thread, your scissors, and you have a crochet needle and a mannequin head, you can get started. It's just that simple. Well, you will need a regular sewing needle. If you don't have a regular one, I guess you can use a hair needle. And you will need a hair needle if you don't mind. But you need a tiny, tiny crochet needle, and you need patience. So get those supplies together. And when I say a bun, and I'm talking about the thing that I have on my head, will need one of those. I personally will be actually making my own bands, but right now I'm using something that's already made because I'm like, why reinvent what's already been invented? Somebody already have them out, and I recycle these headbands because I ever noticed that my bonnets never have a band around it. It's because that's what I use to make my wig nets with. Just like everybody else uses a stocking cap to make a wig, where we biting off other people's skills. No need of me going trying to recreate a band that's already out there. I just bought a shitload of them and I go from there. So if you're ever looking for a headband, a bonnet, a black bonnet, and you go to Walmart or Family Dollar and you not find there's a shortage, I probably bought them all up. But you can buy one from me if you need one. Yeah, I can't give it away. It's the economy that we're in right now. We got to sell everything. We even sell out. We even selling cups of water now, aren't we? No, I'm kidding. I'm not that bad. Anyway, I guess I started charging people because I've given away all my life, and now it's time for me to reap my benefits. If that makes sense at all. If not, ignore that part. But I'm about to bring this video to an end. And I will be back with you all a little later. I'll show you how I finally finished my mug, my tumbler. well, it's really almost done. I'm not gonna stone it all up because of the fact that that bare part allows me good grip when holding it. So I'm not gonna fill it completely up, but just enough to kind of like not look so naked on this side. My cups don't like to be naked. You know what's funny though? I'm going to bring this video short, right? Because I just crossed over 15 minutes slot. But I ain't even gonna lie. I don't like carrying naked cups. I feel like I'm cheating myself out of something. You know, it's like putting on tennis shoes without socks like I did yesterday, and it like Saturday, and irritated me because I'm thinking, oh God, my feet gonna stink. You know, that kind of stuff. Or just simple stuff. I just cannot carry a cup that has nothing on it. I don't know why. It's like my hand is like addicted to touching something, holding on to something, you know. Anyway, oh, but I do have this new thing that I wanted to do to my cups, and it requires sewing. But I was out the other day, and the one thing I was irritated about was when I got tired of holding my Big Lip tumbler, because I take both of them with me. One always holds the water in it because I kind of like keep the balance of the liquor and the waters, so that way I don't get over intoxicated. Even though I know I can get there sometimes, I like to carry two, one with water in it, just to keep myself hydrated with water. So when I got tired of holding it, I had nowhere to put it. Luckily for me, I drove. I was, I didn't walk there, so I was able to just throw it back in the car. But I'm gonna actually add a hanging strap for my shoulder for that one. I just gotta find a way to make sure that it blends into the cup, the style that I already done on it, because it is. It's. I don't like to put my stuff down because I'm gonna be pissed if I leave it behind, and then it's like. And then my husband's probably gonna be pissed because he's gonna have to help me. He have to go drive back to look for it. And then I'm gonna be pissed if somebody threw it in the trash or took it or did whatever with it, or it's just not where I thought I left it. So I'm gonna actually do tumbler. So if you have a tumbler and you need a shoulder strap to go on it, again for a small fee, I will make one for you, and it's gonna be attached to the mug where it's washable. It will be semi waterproof, but it's just fabric. And all you do is just put it down. It's not like you're going to use it all the time. And then when it's hot outside, it won't even matter because it might even cool your shoulder off if it's wet once you wash it. But like anything that you wash, everything needs time to dry. Everything needs time to dry. But anyway, I'm going to get off of this here phone right now, and I will talk to y'all a little bit later. All right. Have a good morning.